Hey FLOSSTUBE, it's Leigh from Creatively on Sunday 2nd of May. FLOSSTUBE number 73. I'm going to try and make this one a little shorter than last week. Last week's was a bit long, so kind of apologies for that, mostly for myself because it takes so long to upload. Yeah, I'm a bit squinty today. It's very sunny, and I've got lots of light all around me. Back in my usual spot because the rest of the house still, I don't know, I'm still working through stuff, trying to get things sorted. I love organising, which means I get everything out, try and find more efficient or effective ways of organising stuff. So, what are we up to today? It's nearly midday and I'm going to head off after this video. There's a book fest in town, a book fair I guess, in Upper Hutt, so it's probably nearing the end of it, but I'll go and, I know previous years near the end of the day they've sort of said, oh, you know, $10 to fill a bag. I might go down and have a look, see what they've got, because you know I don't have enough books to read. My TV read pile is very large, and then I've of course joined a book club recently, so I've got about 8 books from that to read as well. Never mind. And then I'm going to put the crock pot on. I bought some freaking expensive lamb shanks yesterday, so I'm going to make a slow cooker recipe that'll do me for a few nights, and then probably have a couple of meals in the freezer, which is always nice to have when I'm busy. And I might make bread while that's doing its thing, but this afternoon I've got to do some work. I need to finish reviewing a business case that I didn't get done on Friday, and I need to have it done by Monday morning, so that's tomorrow. Anyway, Dad's doing good. Had a wee chat with him this morning. He was off to a bird show, not for any reason other than it was on, and he was going to go yesterday, but he said he had such a lovely visit with Pam, my stepmum, that and then with Auntie Ivy, that he didn't have a chance to really go to it, so he's going to go down. That's my idea of how I like birds flying in the sky and in the bush and what have you. Less of a fan when I'm visiting my sister in Queensland, where they don't observe daylight saving, and it's bright sunshine at 4 AM and all the birds are out, all the ravens and crows and cockatoos and cockatiels and lorikeets, and that's a cacophony. But I don't like birds in cages, I don't like birds inside, and my sister has 4 parrots I think, and piercing, I like quiet, and they're like, it's shrill, it hurts your ears. Anyway, Dad's off to the bird show because it's on. He better not buy a frickin' bird. I don't think he will. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, my Auntie Ivy is going to be 105 months. That's very exciting. My dad's aunt. Yeah, like she's having a good innings, that's for sure. Right, I did a bit of work cross stitch this week, a lot more than I've done the last few weeks. So yay me. And I ironed today. Whew, you're in for a treat. So yeah, first up on Sunday night, I sat down and I thought I need to keep working on this. My Peppermintpurple blackwork and cross stitch Turkish tiles sal that finished last year, but they take quite a while to do, so you know, I'm doing a colour conversion, and I'm stitching mine on something with something. DMC conversion on, oh, I don't know. Did I not write it down? Nope. Oh well, never mind. I am doing it on a mystery linen. No, a mystery even weave that I just had in my stash. And the colours are slight variations. I swapped out the two blues for different shades, tones of blue, and I put the orange in. I can't remember what instead of a beige. And I basically did these two down here, so tiles 7 and 8. So I'm halfway, and I think it's looking really good, and it especially looks good ironed, because when you don't iron it, it doesn't look so good. So I did that on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. So that is, yeah, halfway. So I need to ramp up and get that finished. We'll see. Next up, all week, I again stayed up way too late. I picked up my R-Kade, my Long Dog Samplers R-Kade, and I was basically done up to here last time, and I said next up will be this band of shrubbery on the top of the trees. Stitching this on 36 count Geyser linen from Country Stitch. I'm using PR137 from SILKS4U, DMC 500, and some Kreinik from my stash, 085 blending filament. And I basically worked on this every night all week. Oof. And I got all of that shrubbery done. I can't really see. So all on the top. And then yesterday morning, before I headed out, I did the 5 crowns, and this band carries on through there. So it is looking excellent. The shrubbery was a bit monotonous, but I kind of did, I guess, a fifth of it, and then I did the back stitch, because the back stitch is in dark green, the 500, and then I did another fifth, and then I did another fifth, and did another fifth, and did another fifth. So yeah, that is very much closer to being done. Now that all I have to do is the phrase at the top, or finish off this band of silk through there. The words at the top, which, because they are all in DMC 500, that's pretty quick. Don't have to worry about colour completing any X's. Then those top bits, and then I've got to go back and decide what colour I'm going to put these little hearts in, because I haven't done those yet. I think it's only one on the bottom line. Yeah, it's just that one on the bottom line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up on the top line. So yeah, not sure what I'll do, but yeah, that is probably 3/4 done, close to 3/4 done now. Pretty exciting. That's another finish in the, I'm more likely to finish this. I'll finish this probably before I finish the Turkish tiles, even though it's more to do, but yeah. So it's pretty exciting. And then yesterday afternoon, I thought, Leigh, you just need to finish this bloody thing. So I picked up the Sense and Sensibility sale from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts on Etsy, the Stitching Book Club, which I'm stitching on a 28 count Ice Blue Lugana that I just had in my stash, maybe from a D stash. Can't remember where I picked it up. It's not really my thing. It's not really my colour, and it's not. I don't use Lugana for much, so I don't know why I bought it. But anyway, and yeah, call for DMC. So I started that 26th of May, and I finished it yesterday, 1st of May. So as I previously mentioned, I don't love this piece because I guess it's not what I expected it to be. More of a companion piece to the Pride and Prejudice one, which is very different. But, you know, I finished it. I haven't dated or anything, so I don't think I care. I thought about modifying it to put, you know, some Jane Austen reference / Sense and Sensibility. I don't know. I think this is just going to end up on a project bag or something like that. So make a small, I mean, I can make a small cushion out of it, but the colour doesn't go in any of my house. So anyway, it's done. I'm happy it's done. It is pretty, like, don't get me wrong. I think it's really pretty. It's a quick little stitch. If you like this sort of thing, go for it. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. So I'm probably not going to join one of those book club sales again until I see the design, and then I'll make the decision. It's not like you can't buy it after. Now I've lost a card. Oh, Flaming Dora. Where is it? Okay. Here we go. And then this, so that didn't take me very long to finish that. I probably only needed to spend about an hour on that to finish it because it's not that much stitching. And then again, I need to finish this, the Mandala Millifiori from Peppermintpurple. This was another sale that I'm behind on. Well, you know, it didn't finish in the same time it was released. On 18 count Aida that I won in a giveaway from Fortnight Fabrics. And I doing a partial conversion. Started this 15th of January as well. And I just worked on this bit up here. So that's all complete now, and I've just got two, partial one here and a little one down here. So I've got two more to do, so I might keep this out, just knock that off this week. And this I think I'm going to make into a bag, but not a project bag, more like a tote bag. So this could be either on a pocket on the side, and you know, imagine the straps coming down here to frame it. So that's what I plan to do with it, and then I can just, yeah. Now this fabric may not be colour fast. I don't know what they say. They don't say anything on their cards, so, but it doesn't matter. I just did this for fun, and I think it's really pretty. This sort of fabric's not really my cup. I'm not into these really, really heavily mottled fabrics. I like subtle variations, so it was fun to give it a go. And you know, a bit of DMC and a free piece of fabric. So yeah, I'll get that finished soon. So I picked that up and did that last night as well. So yeah, it's a bit more stitching, isn't it? So once I get, because both of those projects, both of the Peppermintpurple, Millifiori, and the other one I just showed you that I finished, the Sense and Sensibility sale, they were both in this bag. So it's going to free up this bag, which is the Judith bag that I made with Judith's help, and I love this bag. Yeah, so I think following on from my, okay, this week, this last video number 72, I had the most feedback / comment / go for it, even more than when I've had a giveaway. Okay, I don't have massive giveaways, I don't have a massive following, but I had more conversations with you guys about my 50 starts at 50, which I'm decided I'm doing next year, than I had even when I've had a giveaway, or even when I had like the $20 voucher giveaway, which is, you know, voucher of your choice. So that's hilarious. So and thank you. I didn't expect anyone to say don't do it, you're a nut job. However, I was surprised how many people, you're all a freaking pack of enablers, holy shit. So it was like, do it. So yeah, I'm really it's gonna be, I kind of have to do it now, don't I? Okay, the other thing that I didn't say, this is this idea that's percolating since that video was, well, if I'm going to start on my birthday, the 18th of January, have 50 starts, so one, kind of luckily for me, my birthday is sort of, yeah, the third week of January. And you know, 52 weeks in a year. If I do a start a week, that's gonna see me right through the end of the year. I need to not have 50 things prepared for that, because I'm going to want to buy and procure during the year, right? And maybe join a sale or whatever. But also I don't want to start with any whips, so I'm going to try and finish everything. Yeah, I'm going to try and finish everything, or UFO it if I decide I don't want to do it. But I'm going to go into 2021, 2022 with no whips. It's totally doable. It's only freaking, what is it? What are we in? May. It's only May, and yeah, it'll be fine. So, yeah. So I'm going to be a little bit careful about what I start, because I am going to be starting things between now and the end of the year. So I just need to be a little bit mindful of not starting, like, let's not start Life After Death by Long Dog Samplers on, you know, October the 3rd, unless I'm going to finish it, which I could finish it, because I did only take 3 months to finish Death by Cross Stitch, but that was pretty monogamous. Anyway, am I crazy? Yeah, whatever. Speaking of getting ready for 50 Starts at 50, looking at what I need to get for some fabric and stuff, you know, even just, and looking at my forest stream, this is massive. It's 433 long. Anyway, I will just do this on a creamy neutral fabric, but I don't want to do this one in red. Anyway, I think, so based on the chart, with doing my best at interpreting the French, on 30 count, I think, so 30 count fabric, the model was stitched on 30 count fabric 2/2, and they used 8 skeins of DMC. I want to use this. I bought this. This is, what is it called? Cottage Garden Threads from Australia, which I've used these before. And I just love this. This colourway is called Gumboot, but I just love the combination of these sort of russety, I don't know, reds and blues, and you know, I just really like it. So these are 10 metre skeins. So 8 skeins of DMC, which they're 8 metre skeins, so it's 64 metres, but with 2 threads over 30. 2 threads, so that means they had 32 metres of length, and over 30, which is slightly bigger crosses. But DMC, if you stitched Danish style, you use less, whereas with this highly variegated floss, I would need to stitch English style. But over 40 count, the smaller, I think I could get away with 3 skeins, because this stuff's $9.50 in New Zealand. So I bought 3 skeins, and I've undone one of them to show you how beautiful it is. So from those blues, so I kind of feel like it's woodsy, and I don't know, I just love it. So I've bought 3 skeins. I'm going to play floss chicken with this project. But what I'll do is I'll stitch her, and then I'll go back and stitch the alphabet, and I'll kind of have to judge what I've got left. And then I'll do the hearts last. So if I'm running a bit short, I can do the hearts in a complementary colour. So There's quite a few hearts. So the hearts could easily, I could just pick out a DMC that matches the blue or whatever. And if I need to get another skein, it won't, if there is a dye lot variation, it wouldn't matter so much if, you know, I had to stitch these letters in the new dye lot and these ones down here with the old dye lot because they're so far away. It'll be close enough. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play floss chicken with it, but I think that's what I'm going to stitch my forest stream with. So that's another something that is, for me, partially kitted means I've got two elements. I've got the floss and I've got the chart. I don't have the fabric yet, but there'll be a measure of something coming one day in the future. So that's all that I bought. But I did visit with Judith yesterday, and okay, this is a kind of an ongoing, a bit of a joke. Judith's been joking, I think joking, that, because I'm like, I love stitching borders, and she's got a couple of projects, and she said, oh, what we'll do, I'll make you an orange project bag, and then I'll give it to you, and it will have a project in it that you can stitch the border and then give it back to me, and then I'll put another project in it. Anyway, so I visited her yesterday briefly to have a look through some of her silks. I'm trying to do a silk conversion, and she had that ready, and I was there too, I'm a bit scared to open it. What if there's a project in it? There wasn't a project in it, but it's just this beautiful bag, because of course the orange, and she put like sassy on it, because apparently that's me. And the inside's just luscious as well. So I've got another project bag. And then as I was looking through, and I love it, thank you, Judith. And I'm gonna have plenty of projects to put in it, so I'm gonna have to be doubling up. All of my bags will end up with 2 projects in them, because I'm not going to have 50 project bags. Nope. And then while I was looking through her silk, and we were just laughing over, she's like, I don't know where I got some of this from, but, you know, destashes and whatever. And she had this beautiful belle soie. And I may have come away with 3 skeins of it. So it's belle soie. So it's ye olde crescent colours. So it's vintage. And it's number 3 alarm fire. And I mean, look at that colour. Look at that colour. So when she said, would you like some? I'm like, I wasn't going to say no. I'm not stupid. Isn't it? So I don't know what I'll use that on, but it'll be on something. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's just, and it feels beautiful. So, you know, I do love me some silk. So that's just that's just going to go and wait for the perfect something or other to stitch with that. That's all me new stuff. I haven't bought anything else. I've still got a number of, I tell a lie. I have put in a wee order with Ymir from Almond M&M's on FLOSSTUBE, Instagram, and her website is Almond M&M's, so MNMS Studios, so Almond, like the nut, M&M's, MNMS Studios.com or whatever. So she's dyeing silk, and I've picked up, I bought I think it's a half hank, a 50-gram hank of, I think it's called Writer's Chair, and it's lots of autumny russet browns, and I don't really remember, but on screen at least it looks like it'll be good for a project that I have, but I'll wait till it turns up and then I'll decide. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that I ordered that, so it'll arrive when eventual shipping arrives, but yeah, still waiting for a few floss clubs, and still haven't got my March colours of the month from SILKS4U, although I can't remember her name. The SILKS4U lady reached out this week and just said, you know, there are definitely delays, and can we let her know just on a post, just let know when things arrive in which country. So hopefully this week coming we'll get March at least, but it's just it takes so long. International shipping takes so long, and still waiting for something from Kid and Stitcher, Teresa. That's pretty much it. So yeah, 25 minutes, need to wrap this sucker up, get on with my day, get the lamb shanks in the crock pot, go and have a look at this book fair, and yeah, until next week, look after yourselves and enjoy your stitching. Don't let your needles rust. Ciao.